Okay, a lot of people don't realize that Khazi is your actual name. Khazi is your name. He's trying to do everything except for use his own name. His own name. In the comments, please let this boy know that he already has the name of a superstar. Like, we did that. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the problem? Why are you trying to be everybody except for Khazi is what I'm
so exhausted, dealing with this constantly. Yeah, I'm just out here trying to find my way. I'm just out here trying to find my place. And if you ever get lost.
What's up, y'all? This is your girl, Keep It Cute Kaz, and I am here with my fave,
Khazi now.
Okay, so what we're doing today is I'm just sitting down and having a little chit chat with this awesome young man. I'm getting into his head a little bit to see what he has going on as far as his music goes, and I hope that you guys stay tuned and check him out. Yeah. What started you? Okay. Because I'm your mom. We're not going to focus on that too much. We're going to focus on you being an artist. We're not going to focus on you being your mom. So I'm your mom. Mm-hmm. And I know you've always loved music as a child. And then I know that, like, my taste probably rubbed off on you a whole lot growing up. Mm-hmm. But from the start, like, I remember Disney. Like, that's going to always be the memory for me of you and your brother when y'all were growing up is y'all listening to Disney. But then it went from like you listening to Disney to literally like one day you just start listening to rap music. Mm-hmm. What happened?
Well, it was like it went from Disney to like, you know, like rock and stuff like that. 'Cause remember I was listening to like All American Rejects and stuff. And then I came across it was a dude named DeMarco Bryant.
Is DeMarco someone that you know personally or someone that's like
yeah, like he's from Waycross. So what happened was I got on the bus one day and DeMarco, he usually sit in the back, but like when you get in trouble they put you in the front. Mm-hmm. So I was headed to I usually sat in like the middle. So when I was headed to the middle, I seen DeMarco right there, and I looked back and the whole bus was packed out. So I was like, oh, I can't sit where I usually sit. So I sat with DeMarco and I heard like something coming from his earphones, and I was like, what's that you listening to? And it was Lil Wayne, No Ceilings. That's when he first dropped No Ceilings. And when he's like, this Lil Wayne, No Ceilings, I was like, oh, I don't really listen to Lil Wayne like that. And he's like, here. He handed me an earplug, and he plugged up with me, and we started listening. And I was like just hearing him like rapping. I was hearing him like get on other people's beats that I was listening to. Like he was rapping to like the Black Eyed Peas, and like how I just said, I listened to like rock music and stuff like that. They were one of the artists like that I listened to. So when I heard that beat and him rapping over it, I was like, wait, that's kind of cool how he's doing that. So once I got wind of No Ceilings, I downloaded it to my phone. I remember asking you to buy me some gummy earphones, because those are like the loudest banging earphones back then. Got those and just kept listening to Lil Wayne all night, and it just changed. It was just like, wow. It's like this dude really rapping over pop beats and everybody else's beats and making it his own song. So that's what started.
So that's how you started. You started rapping over other people's beats first?
I wasn't even rapping then. And it's crazy because DeMarco is one of the dudes. It's DeMarco, Kivas, and a dude from Jacksonville named Silly. Those are like the three people that really like got me started with rapping. But like,
so when did you start rapping actually? Like, where were we living at?
We were living in, it's kind of hard to put a pinpoint on that.
Hard to put a pinpoint on it or hard to remember?
No, I remember. It's just, okay. I started rapping in Waycross when I got to high school, because what happened was every time I walked like down the hall, I run into Kivas, and this was before me and Kivas was like really, really cool. He would like grab me and be like, come to the bathroom real quick, bro. And when he would like tell me to come to the bathroom, he'd have his phone and he'd have his notes, and he'd just be like rapping them and be like, how would you think about this? And he'd just be rapping what he got in his notes. And I'd be like, oh, that's pretty tight. So I caught wind of how to jot down like my raps and how to like actually like, what's the word I'm looking for? How to actually like put them down to read them off his raps. And once I caught wind of that, I started just writing my own raps in my notes. I didn't have like a way to record back then or anything like that.
So speaking of Kivas, you and Kivas have a song together, right?
Yeah, we got couple of them.
One of them in particular I remember because I really liked it. It was like y'all posted it, and do you remember what the name of that was? We'll put like a link here for it because it was a really good song.
Oh, Lessons. Yeah, it was Lessons.
Sure, that's what it was. I can't remember.
Because we got Windows Tenant, but that's more the upbeat one. Then you got Lessons, which is like me rapping first, then the girl singing, and then Kivas coming in at the end.
I don't know why I thought it was an up-tempo song or something.
Lessons got like almost 1,600 plays, so it's probably Lessons.
Okay. So we'll put a link for Lessons here because that's a really good song.
Mm-hmm.
And you can give Kivas a shout out too.
Oh, shout out to Tony Blaze.
Shout out to Tony Blaze, man. Y'all go follow him on SoundCloud, on Twitter, on Facebook. It's all Tony Blaze. So y'all make sure y'all go follow him.
Okay, and then what are your socials? Where do people need to follow you at?
Mine's Khazi_9, or I want to say Khazi_9 for everything. Instagram, Khazi Porter on Facebook, Khazi9 for my Facebook artist page. What else we got? I don't have Twitter. And then my SoundCloud is Khazi9 as well.
You don't have Twitter. Okay. So, with that, all of your social handles, you're using your name because for a long time you felt okay. A lot of people don't realize that Khazi is your actual name. Khazi is your name.
Yeah.
Tell the story behind your actual name.
My dad gave me the name. At first, I wasn't really feeling it as a rapper name. I was going by what was it? KP the God at first.
You was trying to use everything except for your own name.
Yeah, I went by KP the God first. Then I did, when you start, I think it was you or somebody, people just start bringing up like how I couldn't really have like God in my name because, you know, for religious reasons. So I kind of just start catching wind of that the more connected I got with God. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to change it. So I went to KP from the 9. And then
he was trying to do everything except for use his own name. His own name. In the comments, please let this boy know that he already has the name of a superstar. Like, we did that. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the problem? Why are you trying to be everybody except for Khazi is what I was trying to get you to understand. We gave you the name for a reason. I literally used to be like, once, I didn't like the name at first either. Because your dad, like you said, your dad is the one that named you. I didn't like the name at first. I've told you the story before.
Yeah.
I called you Zaza. This before my nephew Zaza came along. I called you Zai because I did not like the name Khazi, and Zai comes from your middle name. But one day he just literally started looking like a Khazi to me. Like, he became his name, and it is what it is. I love his name now. So I had to spend a lot of time trying to make him understand that, you know, you ain't got to come up. Look at Kanye West. Kanye knew his parents did that. You know what I'm saying? They did that. There's nothing extra needed to that name because you have the name of a superstar already. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
And then those are the types of names that once they come along, you'll notice that there's others that come along too. They're going to be younger and under your age. They'll be like, you know, born after 1997, or in Kanye's case, born after he became famous, because it's original names and people want to catch on to it. But there's not going to be anyone before you came along because you're the only one. Mm-hmm. So with that, when you have an original name like that, you have to understand that you don't have to go through all these,
like, fight for like different nicknames.
Yeah, you don't have to struggle and look for all of that because you're already unique. So yeah. Anyway, not trying to take over your interview.
No, you're good. You're good.
Cause then I thought KP from the 9 was gonna be the name. I was like, yeah, that's the one right there. And then I start seeing people with from the in their name. So you'll have people like T from the A or T from the O, or just people using the from the. So I started feeling like that was original, and I was like, what can I do but keep 9 in my name, and to give the meaning behind the 9. The 9 is because, like how I named those 3 people that started me with music, I also feel like I have 3 areas that started me with music as well. which is Waycross, Jacksonville, and then Fayetteville. I feel like those are like the top like places that got me more like intertwined with music and stuff. So the 9s are the area codes. So you got 912 for Waycross, you got 904 for Jacksonville, and then you got 910 for Fayetteville. So that's why I just say Khazi 9, or that's why I was saying KP from the 9, because I felt like those are all the places that created who I was as a person that was starting to have a little rap career going, you know. So I was like, what can I do next to you know, put my name in it and make it sound like more like me, you know. So I was just like, slap a 9 at the end of it, because my name was already there. So that's all I had to do, slap a 9 at the end of it. So okay. Yep, Khazi 9. Khazi 9.
Khazi, keep it going. Ain't no doubt in my mind that you know this. I'm doing better, it's hard for you not to notice. How can I stop it if I can barely control?